Well, it's Thursday. We got a guy dropping off a Harley around 8 o'clock. As far as I know, this guy Mike wants us to turn his bike into a bobber, and it appears that it runs, so shouldn't be too big a deal. Jeez, Pat, look at your bench. Looks like you haven't cleaned it in 20 years, man.
What? You know, there's all important tools in there. I mean, I got a lot of jobs going on. I got to keep track of them. How's that? Look better?
I'm 75 years old, certified old geezer. People say, well, why a guy your age, why are you still riding motorcycles? I ride them because I like it. It's really what keeps me going.
Okay, yeah, Mike ought to be here pretty soon here, and we'll figure out what we can do once we see his bike. You know, it's funny. I haven't seen the bike yet, but it's really all these guys wanting to, turn their rigs into choppers. Kind of strange because we're riding stuff like that 50, 60 years ago because, you know, what you could buy wasn't much. But now, man, you can buy some high-tech stuff, and it's almost like regressing.
Who made the coffee?
Yeah, I did.
What, you stir it with your boot?
Yeah, I did. In fact, is it still
Good coffee. Yeah, I like it.
drinkable? Kind of.
God,
Well,
you gonna drink this stuff?
I wouldn't.
You must have drained it out of your bike. Oh,
God, I hope not. I was a little low.
I don't know, might be a little
Yeah.
bigger. Guy is here.
Somebody's here. Oh, hey, Mike, come on in. Yeah.
Good to see you.
Yeah, glad to see you again.
Hi,
You
Mike.
said
It's really nice
You
to
brought us
see
a
you.
bike, huh?
Ed, yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a nice Harley for you guys
Oh,
to,
good, yeah.
work your magic on. So.
Yeah, that's
we're
great,
ready to
because we
go.
need the money, man. Make old 4-bits run like a bucket a quarter.
boy, this looks like about an accident ready to happen.
Okay.
Good job. Everybody survived.
So this is it, huh?
Yeah. I was kind of hoping that you guys could do something a little more traditional, maybe
Yeah.
a little 50s kind of something.
Yeah.
Like some Flanders bars,
Okay.
maybe a Springer front end off a WL, something like
good,
that,
yeah.
and chuck that fender and go
Yeah.
for maybe a solo seat.
Tank?
Yeah, that sounds real.
Yeah, that's a good idea,
Yeah.
Ed. I think a different tank would look
Yeah.
good, maybe a sporty tank. Yeah.
Frankly, it's a pretty ratty looking bike, so there's a
Yeah.
lot we're going to have to do to it, and we're dependent on how quick a chrome shop can get our work done for us and how quick the painter can
Well,
get
you
on
guys
it.
are the masters, so pretty
Yeah.
much, whatever you think.
Spend a lot of money on engine cleaner, did you?
No,
Yeah.
no, I haven't done anything to it. Basically,
Yeah.
loaded it up
Yeah.
into the truck
Yeah.
and brought it to you
it
guys.
run?
I got a show coming up in 2-3 weeks, so I don't know if you guys could do it in about a week. They could give me the chance to get it shook down and.
Week's
ride it
not
around.
realistic.
Yeah.
Well,
It'd
I
be
trust
more
you
like
guys.
three
Do
three
what you
weeks.
think you can do.
Yeah.
Hey, why don't you guys take a few minutes, head over there, and maybe you can draw up a few sketches,
Something to get an idea.
get
Yeah.
some ideas on get some ideas on the color scheme. And
Okay, well, let's throw a couple of wheels on here, and
You need two.
yeah. Oh, it's one of those kind.
You got any of the old drum rear hubs in your stash of parts?
Yeah, I think we do. Yeah,
something like that, maybe.
yeah,
I like drums on the old style bikes. I think it looks funny to have the
yeah. I agree. I
Have
think it
the
looks better
discs
too.
on
Yeah.
there.
Then we'll kick a frame, man. We'll throw a few things on here like a tank.
Sure. That Springer looks good. That's gonna
Yeah,
be
it
nice.
should be fine.
Maybe we could put like an old Sparto, a Limpuini on there or something
Okay.
like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, that looks
Yeah.
good.
Like a an old Harley 125 tank.
Sure.
Or actually the Sportster tank
Old
is a little
Hummer
better
tank or a
looking. Yeah.
Sportster?
This has a few little round curves that the old
Right.
125 didn't have.
Right.
And just put a round air cleaner on.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I like the old
Yeah.
flat track style like they used
Yeah.
to run on the KRs.
Okay, it's the deep ones.
Yeah, exactly. Where it really comes to life like this, you get a real good idea.
Yeah, roughly, the shapes of it. Your pipes, you figure run something out about
Something
here.
out- yeah, about like that.
And then bring this one down out of the crankcase and come out a little
Tucking
lower.
around,
and
yeah, so
stagger
they
a
end up
little bit.
parallel there just behind the axle.
Okay. Yeah, I would recommend we paint the big fork, the
I
major
think they
fork,
were,
and the
wasn't the
Springer.
main tube was painted originally,
Right.
weren't they on those?
Yeah, in fact, they were both painted originally.
Black. But
Yeah.
I think maybe keep it the same color.
And the frame, that looks kind of nice to
Don't you
match the
think?
frame, yeah. And
Right.
then we can plate the Springer.
Yeah, that'd look
hoop
really
here,
good.
yeah.
Get the contrast.
Yeah. So, George, you got that old Indian run this weekend?
Yeah, I did, and it's pretty fast too.
Yeah, that's what you said about that old Triumph, too.
Yeah, that was 40 years ago.
Well, that's your story. I think there's enough there to get going, and then we'll keep in touch with you.
That sounds great. I
And,
appreciate your time, Pat.
Okay, great. Hey,
Really
thanks,
appreciate
Mike.
it.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I'll give you a call.
Okay. Yeah, well, I think we did some sketches over there. Looks like we kind of got an idea what
Beauty
Mike
and the
would
Beast,
like.
man.
Yeah.
Well, we'll change the beast into a beauty. There's
Yeah.
a lot there that's going to go. We'll
Yeah.
take it off. We'll take it completely apart, and you'll be impressed with the end product.
There.
But it should, yeah, there you go.
I think it's ready to
Yeah.
pick up.
If you wipe the dust off,
Yeah.
it might fall
There,
apart.
there you go. I think the job's done.
There. So, okay, well, that's good then. So we'll get on it and move it around here and get
Well,
on
All
the
right,
post and.
I'll get out of your hair this
Okay,
week.
Mike,
Say twice,
yeah.
Pat. George,
And,
nice to meet you. Ed,
yeah.
thanks, I appreciate
We'll
it.
definitely keep in touch with you. Well, saw the bike, the Harley brought in, and it's all there anyway. So we're gonna see what we can do on it. And like you say, Ed and old Zeke. I used to call him Zeke. He didn't like that, but anyway, Zeke and George are really the wrenches on this. I'm just kind of helping out and hand them tools and stuff. But between the three of us, I think we'll end up doing a pretty nice job for him.
Okay, George, take it up.
Okay.
No fooling.
When you expect to go down?
It's gonna be nice, like I said, with a Springer front end on there, and
Well, the front end that's on it's a piece of.
yeah, and we put a nice that smaller tank. It looks a little better too, and then a different seat with outside springs, and that should actually turn out looking pretty good. Get a good paint job on it.
You know, I got a wheel cover off about a 36 Ford
Oh yeah.
sitting around.
Oh, that'd make a nice looking rear fender. Yeah.
I'll donate it. And I think that would be a nice touch.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that sounds good.
So, this is the hardest I've seen you work in years.
I know, huh? Yeah.
Well, you probably go to bed about 5:30.
5:30 or 6. That's not nice to have till 6. If I hope we can get this thing done in the timeline that he wants it. It's got to be a little tight, depending on our turnaround on stuff, because we got a lot of stuff to send out.
If
Yeah,
we
we're
have any
into it
bad
looking
luck,
for-
even 3 weeks can cause a problem if
Yeah.
the painter
Yeah.
gets jammed up, doesn't get
Yeah,
over.
but I got the painter in my pocket.
Okay.
Come on,
Oh,
guy.
yeah?
And, we
I
still
talked to
got
him.
Yeah.
He's,
Chrome guy says there's
Yeah.
no problem. He's full of.
Yeah.
no, he's full of chromium.
Chromium. Yeah.